Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news, all right. Folks, sit tight, because what I'm about to tell you could be a game changer for the Giants and the entire NFC East. Rumors are swirling around that the Philadelphia Eagles might be making a bold move by trading Lane Johnson, one of their top offensive tackles, to the New York Giants. And if this deal goes through, it could reshape how we see the Giants' offensive line and their chances of making a serious push toward the playoffs, and who knows, maybe even a Super Bowl appearance. Now I know it sounds crazy, but let's break down what this could mean and why this move might actually be on the table. First, a quick look at Lane Johnson's profile. If you've been following the league, you know that Johnson is one of the best right tackles in the NFL, and he's been a cornerstone of the Eagles' offensive line for years. This guy is a true anchor, consistently performing at an elite level, and he's been doing it without any major injuries in 2025. He's got over 150 starts in his career with 6 Pro Bowls under his belt and PFF grades that are always in the high 80s, sometimes even touching 90. His pass blocking grade this season is an impressive 85.4, and his run blocking is at an elite 88.9. When you combine this with his experience, durability, and leadership, it's clear why he's considered one of the top tackles in the league. Now, why would the Eagles consider trading Johnson? Well, they're currently sitting at an 8-4 record, and they're doing well, but there's some salary cap pressure, with about $5 million in cap space needed by December 2025. The Eagles are also looking to push their youth movement and free up some cap room to bolster other areas of the roster, especially on defense. Trading Johnson, who is 35 years old, would free up around $12 million in cap space, which is a significant boost for their budget. Plus, with his age, the Eagles might see this as an opportunity to get some value before his performance starts to decline. Although at his current level, he's playing like Trent Williams, arguably the best offensive tackle in the league. And let's be honest, if you're the Eagles, you're looking at this season as a possibility to go deep into the playoffs, so maybe they're trying to balance that championship window with some strategic roster moves. On the other side, the Giants could be the prime beneficiaries of this trade. An infusion of Lane Johnson would immediately stabilize and upgrade their offensive line, which has had its share of struggles this season. The Giants' offensive line has been a work in progress, and adding a player of Johnson's caliber, especially someone who's proven to be durable and consistently elite, could be the missing piece to protect Daniel Jones better and open up the running game. This isn't just about adding a good player. It's about transforming their entire offensive identity. Johnson's ability to boost the pass protection by over 20% could cut down sacks significantly, going from around 50 sacks allowed to potentially just 30. That kind of improvement is massive, especially for a Giants team that's been battling pressure and inconsistent protection all year. And let's talk about the run game. Johnson's run-blocking grade of 88.9 is no joke. He can create lanes and allow Saquon Barkley, or whoever's carrying the ball, to find those gaps and pick up yards more efficiently. If he's in the lineup, the Giants' rushing average could skyrocket from 110 yards per game to around 140. That's a huge boost for a team that's been trying to balance its offense between pass and run, and it's exactly what they need to stay competitive against the best defenses in the league. Plus, having someone like Johnson anchoring the line would give Daniel Jones more confidence to make plays downfield, knowing he's got that safety net. This move wouldn't just be about immediate impact, it's also about setting a tone for the future. With Johnson's experience, leadership, and elite performance, he could help mentor the younger linemen and bring stability to a position that's often a team's Achilles heel. And for the Giants, who are always looking for ways to elevate their game, especially in the trenches, acquiring Johnson would be a statement that they're all in and ready to contend. Now, some fans might wonder if this move puts the Giants in a better position for a Super Bowl run. Well, the odds for the Giants to win it all are currently around plus 15-0, but if they make a move like this, boosting their offensive line and overall team balance, those odds could tighten significantly, maybe even to +7, 0 or better. Lane Johnson's presence would be an X factor, especially in clutch moments. His experience in playoff atmospheres, his ability to protect Daniel Jones in crucial third downs, and his leadership on and off the field could be just what the Giants need to elevate their game and challenge the NFC powerhouses. Remember, the NFC is wide open this year, and with a stronger line, the Giants could turn some of those close losses into wins, making them a real contender come playoff time. Of course, nothing is certain in the NFL, and there are always questions about how well a player will adapt to a new team, how the chemistry will develop, and whether the Giants are willing to part with the draft picks or assets required to land a player of Johnson's caliber. Rumor has it that the trade would involve a second-round pick in 2026 and a fourth-round pick in 2027, along with some considerations about the Eagles, cap space, and strategic plans. That's a pretty fair price for a player of Johnson's talent, especially when you consider the immediate upgrade he brings to the offensive line. Plus, the Giants have shown a willingness this season to be aggressive in making moves that can boost their chances, so this scenario isn't out of the realm of possibility. Looking ahead, if this trade goes through, the impact on the Giants' overall strategy could be profound. It would send a message to the rest of the league that they're serious about competing now, not just building for the future. It would also send a message to their division rivals, like the Eagles, that the Giants are here to stay and are willing to make bold moves to secure a playoff spot and push for a deep postseason run. With Lane Johnson protecting Daniel Jones, the Giants' offense could become more explosive and consistent, which is exactly what they need to challenge the NFC's best teams like the 49ers, Eagles, or Cowboys. Super Bowl odds might not seem like a big deal right now, but if the Giants can make this kind of upgrade, they'd be knocking on that door more aggressively than ever before. They'd be a team to watch, a team that's willing to go all in on the present to secure a brighter future. And if they manage to pull off this trade, it could be remembered as one of those moves that changed the course of the franchise for years to come. So in summary, the speculation about Lane Johnson heading to the Giants isn't just a pipe dream. It's a move that makes a lot of sense when you consider the current state of both teams. It's about upgrading the offensive line, boosting the offense, and creating a new level of confidence and stability that could propel the Giants into serious Super Bowl contention. Fans, keep your eyes peeled because if this happens, it will be one of those blockbuster stories that define the season. And remember, the NFL always surprises us, and this could be one of the biggest shocks yet. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. Do you think this trade could be the move that finally takes the Giants over the top? Or do you believe the cost is too high, or maybe it's just a pipe dream? Whatever you think, let us know. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Giants news. This is a season full of surprises, and if this trade happens, it might just be the beginning of a whole new chapter for Big Blue. Keep the faith, stay loud, and let's see where this roller coaster takes us. Go Giants!